Hey, this is Mark DeRosa. Welcome to the show.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Cubs are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Freddie Peralta will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Leading off tonight for
now
the
at
Cubs,
the plate, Christian Yelich,
right
as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Yelich.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that's the first out. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. Looking at the stats, he's hitting over 400 versus right-handed pitching this season. He's obviously facing a right-hander on the mound today, so guys, he could have a real impact on this game.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat right.
The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
44, Anthony Rizzo.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Kane is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Cubs 0. Brewers coming to bat. Alec Mills, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. Dan, any thoughts?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
Third baseman, Howie.
Here's Howie Kendrick. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
hit hard to short. There's Baez. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mike Trout, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Mike Trout.
First pitch on its way. Great curveball there, really fooled him with that one. A ball and a strike. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. Home run number 51 on the year. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Here's Javier Baez.
The shortstop.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Garcia has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 4.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And patrolling center field today, Lorenzo Cain, one of the better defensive outfielders in the game. The ability to cover a lot of ground and hit anywhere in the order from the top to right in the middle where all the damage is done.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hayward looks up. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot that time for Wilson Contreras. Number 26 for him on the season as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Number 8.
Into the box now, Ryan Braun. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. 1-0 the count. Pitch on the way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Braun's around first, looking for second now. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
He's set. Here it comes. High and deep to right center. Cain is there as he had to travel a ways, but he makes the catch deep in the alley for the second out.
Batting 9. The pitcher, number
Digging
30.
in, Alec Mills. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming now. And standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Keston Hiura.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. First pitch coming, here it is. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone, a home run. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. 41st home run of the year for him, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
Yeah, Matty V, one of the things you look for when you come to a Brewers game at Miller Park, you want to see Bernie Brewer go down the slide, and Bernie Brewer's fanny's got to be a little bit sore after this one.
Damn, one of my favorite places to hit at. I always felt like great batter's eye in dead center. You can move traffic to both gaps.
Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. And it's gone as they add still another. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot, and that's home run number 48 on the year. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. Home run number 39 on the season for him. And the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. On to first with it is Kendrick, and it's in plenty of time for the first out. Stepping in, Javier Baez. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a high fly ball. This one out to deep left center field. And my gracious, the merry-go-round continues. He's served up yet another home run. A solo home run there for Javi Baez, giving him an even 150. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Guys, do you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Yeah, Matty B, one of the things you look for when you come to a Brewers game at Miller Park, you want to see Bernie Brewer go down the slide, and Bernie Brewer's fanny's got to be a little bit sore after this one.
Damn, one of my favorite places to hit at. I always felt like great batter's eye in dead center. You can move traffic to both gaps. A lot of home runs get hit in this yard.
Morin was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Here it comes, 0-2.
1 ball.
Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. The 1-2. Hot shot down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Here's Ryan Braun now, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Hayward has a read on it, and that retires the side. So something you don't see very often. 4 runs on 4 hits, with all of them coming as solo home runs. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 6 and the Brewers nothing.
We're back now for the Brewers' 3rd turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. And a big part of the problem has been a noticeable lack of power. They're near the bottom of the league in both home runs and slugging percentage, which in today's game makes it very difficult to generate very much in the runs column. One member of the front office told me, you have to be able to drive the baseball, even if that doesn't always mean hitting home runs. We aren't doing that, so we have a lot to figure out moving forward to put ourselves in a better position. For now, we'll have to wait and see what kind of adjustments they can make, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench. Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. One out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Yelich on the move. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Batting 9.
So digging in now, Mike Morin. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This pitch is popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 6.
In now is Lorenzo Cain as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim. Hops this one up. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. Morin ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate. And the deficit now stands at 5.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's Brock Holt now as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Cubs 6 and the Brewers 1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Hayward is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The pitcher,
final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
This was a tough one to swallow. You could see he was in a heap of trouble right from the beginning, in and out of jams the first couple innings, and not able to get out of the 3rd inning. Certainly not one of his better performances.
And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gonna be a tough play. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Seared down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the stretch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Cain is under it. And that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. They lead it 6-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And digging in the third baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on. But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle. And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And there's a swing and a miss by Kendrick as he falls behind now 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. In there, a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Keston Hiura is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Kendrick gets his lead at first, nobody out. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Keston Hiura becomes the first out in the bottom of the fourth inning. So here's Avisail Garcia as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Garcia, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He's a 9-year major league vet. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working on the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Milwaukee leaves 1. They trail 6-1. Ray Black, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 50, Ray Black.
The next Cub up, Mike Trout. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike.
From the stretch.
1-0.
Skied into very shallow right. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away.
The batter, number 9.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And into bat next, the versatile weapon, Javier Baez.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
The relay. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Line drive to center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
For the Brewers,
first delivery to him on the way. Pitch popped up. Rizzo in the foul ground, and no one will track it down. The windup and the 0-1. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Fouled off. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. No balls and a strike to count. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Another one fouled off and he's quickly behind 0-2. Boy, and they cannot touch him right. Straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Popped up. Baez is there for it, and the inning is over. Alex Claudio takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Alex.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Ryan Braun. He's set, and the pitch. Line drive to left. Garcia is there, and he has it for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here comes the first pitch. Jason Kipnis is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To first, reined in. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Alec Mills. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Down go the Cubs on just 4 pitches. They hold on to their... And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game that this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off.
And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one, so they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
And Braun will handle this one for out number 2.
Now back.
And that'll bring up
second
Keston
baseman.
Hiura. He was sat
Keston.
down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Brewers strand 1. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Seventh inning, ready to roll for an outfielder, Christian Yelich.
Right fielder, Christian Yelich.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
The 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now in the box, Chris Bryant. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4.
The first
He's
baseman,
looking locked in.
number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
First things first, here's a throw over. To the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May and he's on fire.
D-Roll, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season, and it's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. In previous meetings with Alex Claudio, he's gone 3 for 4. Comes set with the 0-1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Hit hard on the ground to third. There's one. On to Smoke in time for an inning-ending double play. Around the horn they go. 5 to 4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. So here is Avisail Garcia. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Jason Hayward. He went down on strikes last time up. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Swing and a little blooper to center. Trout coming on. He can't get there as it falls in.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave here with one out in the seventh as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Julio Teheran will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 49, Julio Teheran.
Here's Buster Posey now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Here comes Yelich, but he won't get there. It falls in, and they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Now hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him. And watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Yasiel Puig will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher
number
here.
66, Yasiel Puig.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
0-1.
And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Corey Knebel will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Corey Knebel.
Ready for another chance? Javier Baez so far 2 for 3 in this one.
Javier Baez.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Heading out towards shallow right. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away. So striding in, Wilson Contreras. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike one to start the at-bat. 1 out, nobody on. On a hefty swing there, but he gets on top of it and sends a little chopper back to the mound. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 8.
Ready once again, Ryan Braun. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 0-2 pitch is looked at for ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. A runner on first with 2 away. Slapped hard the opposite way. But this is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. Cubs strand 1. They lead it 6-1. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Lorenzo Cain. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Lorenzo Cain.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Standing in, Brock Holt. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1. Popped him up. Kipnis waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
So 2 gone now in the Brewers' half of the 8th. And digging in the third baseman, Howie Kendrick. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. And Baez will put this one away to retire the side. Nothing. David Phelps enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
David.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And the pitcher hits next. That'll bring in Julio Teheran. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Garcia. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, his first home run of the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game. In is Christian Yelich.
Right fielder, Christian.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Cain is there, and he has it for the first out. At the plate, Chris Bryant. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First delivery to him on the way. Smoked on the ground left side. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
So now to the plate, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit hard on the ground to second. Holt for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. At the plate, Keston Hiura. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Here comes the first pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And it's 1-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Now back
into the box, Avisail Garcia. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
7-1, the final score in tonight's. Chicago swung the bats well with 16 hits. Alec Mills wins his 3rd of the season as he struck out 13 in this one. Freddie Peralta permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 7 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Brewers, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Looking first at the NL Central, the Chicago Cubs launched 7 home runs in this one as they stomped the Brewers 7-1. The victory extended their incredible run of consecutive games with a win. The Cincinnati Reds allowed only 5 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Padres 4-3. The Giants snapped their 5-game losing streak as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 5-2. Madison Bumgarner picked up win number 8 this year as the Diamondbacks took care of the Cardinals 4-2. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The Braves racked up 11 hits as a team as they got the best of the visiting Mets 8-4. The Washington Nationals put together 10 total hits as they beat the visiting Marlins 7-6. The Colorado Rockies amassed 14 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 9-8. The Dodgers totaled 13 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Indians 5-1. They now have 6 straight victories. The Mariners' first baseman, number 20, had a home run and 3 RBIs, helping lead the Mariners over the Yankees 4-3. The Blue Jays grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Orioles 8-3. The Astros knocked out 12 hits as a team as they took down the Red Sox on the road 5-3. The Rays held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they cruised to the win against the Tigers 8-2. The Texas Rangers swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 13-4. Kenta Maeda earned the win, his 4th this season, helping lead the Twins to the win over the White Sox 4-2. The Oakland Athletics combined for 4 total home runs as they destroyed the Angels 12-0. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.